Okay, it's recording, and I'm all by myself right now. Oh, there's Denise. Two people are in the waiting room. Oh, okay. All right, I don't know how to do that. This is going to be a learning curve for sure. All right. Admit and admit. Okay. Betty turned her sound off. Denise is connecting to audio. Okay, gallery view. Okay, that's better. Oh, there's another one. I'm letting her in. Vanita is joining us. Hey, Vanita. I can't hear you yet, but I know you're connecting to audio, so you probably can hear me, hopefully. Okay, Vanita, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Denise and Mike are here, but they haven't connected somehow, whatever.
Teresa, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see you.
That's because I'm not dressed for the meeting.
Well, that's okay. Naked works.
All right.
Come on. You can have a naked face. It's all right with me.
Okay. All right. I'm working on it.
All right. Hey, Betty, can you hear me? Okay, I'm unmuting Betty. Betty, can you hear me? She's there somewhere. I see her name. Oh, it's because the video is not on hers. All right. Well, I've got 7 o'clock, so we will go ahead and get started. We may have some more participants jump in, and I'm still trying to figure this out. Denise just muted herself and took her video off. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started because we got a lot to do, and we got 30 minutes to do it in. So hi, Vanita, Denise, and Betty, and hopefully we'll have some more people join us shortly. But I'm excited. Hey, there's Dee Dee. You look beautiful. You got your cute new glasses on. Hey, you're here. That's all that matters. That's all, I've always said that. And I think Betty's on with us. Hopefully she can see or hear us. Not really sure, but I'm hoping. Anyway, I'm going to get started because I've got a lot to cover. And the first thing that I want to do is just start our meeting out with just a little quote. My daughter got me, amongst several other gifts for my birthday, she got me this book called You Are, it's probably backwards. Is it backwards when you all are looking at it? Oh, good. That's right. Okay, that's right. Okay, so obviously it says You Are a Badass Every Day, and it's by Jen Sincero. And I think she's had a couple other books out there. One is just like You Are a Badass, but this just, oh my gosh, I just can flip to any chapter, any page, and read a quote or read a paragraph that just, don't fall out of your chair, Denise. That resounds with me. So I kind of flipped. I wanted to open and close our meeting with something from this book. So this is the page that I flipped to. So you all apparently need to hear this. It says, you are everything that brings you joy, lights you up, turns you on, holds your attention, fills your heart, cracks you up, makes you weep, calms you down, enlists your talents, inspires you to grow. It's all right there inside yourself. Everything you need to know about how to be the perfect expression of you. Trust your own gut, your own feeling, your own joy above all else. So you are everything. And we just need to be reminded, I think, sometimes of that. So tonight we're going to have a couple of drawings real quick from our February celebration chain. And there was a lot to celebrate going on in February. Bretta Ruckman has 31 tickets in this box. There's lots of tickets in there. Bretta has 31 chances. Marla Edwards has 1 chance. Jenny Hinkle, has 5 chances. And Chrissy Van Land has 8 chances. So I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to grab a ticket. And Denise is going to give us a drum roll. And, okay. And Bretta Ruckman, the BR for Bretta Ruckman. She is our Celebration Chain winner for February. So congratulations, Bretta. Your gift will be in the mail. And Denise, you didn't remember what it was that you won your gift for last month, which is always fun, but you won it for turning in your focus. You were the focus and finish drawing winner last month, which yay, rough. So we're having another focus and finish drawing for the month of February. And in case you guys don't remember, and I've been posting the sheet, it's all over the place. You can go onto our unit website, go under photos, look for the focus and finish, or just search for focus and finish. But this is a weekly sheet that is one tracking tool that if you will start working with consistently and set some goals on the sheet, or set this whole sheet to be your goals, you'll be amazed at where you'll be 3 months from now, 6 months from now, just by following this tracking chart, because it makes you be real with yourself about what you are doing and what you're not doing in your business. So focus and finish. So what I'm doing right now is everybody who turns their sheet in for the month, and it must be in for it to count, you guys. And I'm not going to deviate from this at all. I'm not going to lower the bar. If you're late, well, I'm proud of you for getting it in, but it's late, okay? So we've got to hit the deadlines. It's so important. But the deadline is to text or email a copy of the sheet to me by 5 o'clock Sunday evening, 9 o'clock Sunday evening. Right now it says Sunday night. So I guess anytime before midnight Sunday night actually counts. Sunday, though, is the deadline. So if you send it, your name goes in the drawing one time for each sheet that you turn in for the month, whether or not it's completely completed, but that you fill out the sheet as best you can and what you did for the week, and send it to me. So I have Denise in the drawing 4 times and Jenny Hinkle in the drawing 3 times, and I've got their names inside the You Can Do It bag. Though you see there's tickets in here, okay? And I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna grab a ticket. And the winner is Focus and Finish, Denise Medford. All right, Denise, you're a winner again. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, so prizes going in the mail for Denise and for Bretta. Congratulations. And then I did want to quickly mention Career Conference is coming in March, the 27th and 28th in Louisville. And Denise, I'm so excited that you're joining us in Louisville this year. That makes me very happy. So we have a great group going right now. Let me get to my list. We have Betty Williams, Jenny Hinkle, Sonia Smith, Arlena Glenn, Denise Medford, Marla Edwards, and me headed to the Omni Louisville on Friday and Saturday, March the 27th and 28th. And our career conference winners, not winners, but our career conference attendees are getting this beautiful leather. I mean, it is so pretty. I just love it. I guess you could use it as a coin purse, a card purse, and it's a nice size that you could do a lot with it. It's got like a little hook thing that you could have it off your purse or hang it off of a belt loop or whatever, and then a cute little tassel. But the surprise is there's going to be another gift that goes with it that you're not going to know about yet. So that's why I haven't handed them out. You won't get them until the day of career conference, but there's another really special gift that's going to go with your coin purse. So instead of doing goodie bags this year, I thought I wanted to do something that was significant. I found these, fell in love with them, and I think that you'll enjoy them too. For those who are listening to this recording and you're like, darn, I wish I was going to career conference, or you have questions about career conference, or the timing wasn't good, just know that it has not sold out in Louisville. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to admit some people. Hang on. I don't know why that's on there. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Bretta, and whoever Galaxy S10 Plus is. I don't know who that is. I've got to watch the room. I've got to check. I got to change that for the next time. I don't want to have to admit people. I want people coming and in as they can. But anyway, if you've been thinking about career conference and you're not registered, and of course registration is ended, as long as it's not sold out, you can get there early on Friday. I think registration, we'll have to check the schedule at a glance, but you can go early around noon. Usually it opens, and register on site if there's availability. If you get there late, it may not be availability, but you can still register on site. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll fill you in on all the details. So it's not over till it's over, right? So career conference, I'm excited, love career conference, especially love the fact that it's in Louisville and it's at the Omni, which I just love. So, okay. And, oh, I wanted to announce our earring winners for February. Anybody who placed a 600 or more wholesale order in the month of February. I just love this jewelry. I love this collection. I said last year that the key collection. Oh, Alexa thinks I'm talking to her. I am not talking to you, Alexa, so I know you're offline. Hush. This whole bead jewelry has just been amazing, and I'm in love with this is the gift for the February winners. I know, aren't they adorable? And Bretta, congratulations. Carla Wren and Teresa earned these gorgeous earrings. And then I thought I printed it out, but you need to look on our group page. There's a necklace for the month of March that has 3 bees in it. That is stunning. I mean, unique and fun and stunning. And so set your sight, you guys. Consistent 600s makes you a consistent star. It makes you consistently selling $300 a week. If you're not consistently selling $300 a week, you're not making money. You're not making money. You know, that's a facial or a double facial or an experience, a beauty experience, or a beauty session, as we call them now. You know, whatever your lingo is, whatever works for you, it's getting in front of people. And one of my favorite kind of new thoughts is it's all about the number of people that you're in front of every month. You know, the Power Start has been around for a long time, 30 faces in 30 days. But it's however you want to do those faces. So if you want to do it Waverly Copeland style, and you want to get people in front of you and you want to say, here, try this, smell this, pass things around, talk about our skincare, talk about our products, kind of like our trunk show or business debuts, whatever works. Or if you want to do beauty sessions, you want to do spa sessions, you want to do hydrogel sessions, whatever. Just have fun, get in front of people, because that's what it's all about. It's the sales, the bookings, the team members, everything else comes as a result of how many people are you in front of every month. So set yourself a goal, and minimum goal should be 15. That's a power start. I mean, that's a perfect start. But you're really 30 faces in 30 days, 30 people being in front of 30. Waverly Copeland earned the trip. Her Cadillac, became a sales director, seeing 70 to 80 people a month. Yes. 70 to 80 people a month. So anyway, excited about that. Did somebody say something? Question? Comment? Thought? Okay. Also, does anybody know what the 15th of this month is?
In the star.
Yep, it's the end of the star quarter. Woohoo! You guys, there's what, almost 2 weeks left? You can make it happen. You can make it happen. You know, and that momentum to make it happen will carry you through the rest of this month and March, April, May, and June. Can you believe there's 4 months left in this seminar year? That's amazing to me. So, set your sights on being a star. And again, if you really set your sights on $300 weeks, star is going to happen every single month, every single quarter. And you're going to be doing that every month and earning all the other goodies that go with it. Okay. 2 things that I want to train on. I'm going to check my time. Okay. We're good. First of all, I think most of you are pretty well aware of the new product line, the new spring launch. We talked about it quite a bit last month, and I posted a lot of things, and you've seen things online, and most of you got orders in and got this product already on the shelf. If it's on the shelf, I tell you, it's leaving the shelf because mine, I can't get mine in fast enough. By the time I get it in, I've already sold pretty much whatever's in, and you know, I'm putting in another order. I am more excited about this launch than, I'm making sure nobody's sitting there waiting, then I mean, I always love new products. That always just gets my juices flowing. But this particular one, there's nothing in it that I don't love. I love every single thing, and I'm using it. And of course, if you're in love with it, you're using it, you're excited, you're selling it. So here's the way that I show it, just so you know. I keep this with me. If I walk out the door, this, okay, Jenny Hinkle is on. Let me admit her and get her out of the waiting room. I'm definitely going to fix that. Oh, Jenny, what a cute picture. But I carry, you know, product with me pretty much all the time. There's books in the car. I'm always prepared to sell. No matter whether I'm going to a gathering, meeting a bunch of girls at a restaurant, or going to somebody's house, or even making a delivery, you never know when somebody's going to comment or something, or you say, hey, do you want to see the new products? Do you have 15 minutes to play? So this roll-up bag goes with me. A couple of things that it does. First of all, it shows off the brand new roll-up bag with hearts, which is so stinking cute. And then the other thing that it does is I carry all the new products plus the full-size products. So when they say, yes, I want one of those liquid eyeliners, or I want one of those new liquid eyeshadows, I have them in this bag ready to go. So I can, for the most part, unless I get home and they're all gone. So, and then the other thing that I love is the top bag has all the stuff to play with, and then each bag underneath has the product if they place an order. So very quickly, because I don't want to be redundant with something that most of you probably already know, the lipsticks, oh my gosh, my 2 very favorites are Blush Velvet and Trademark Pink. Anybody comments? Anybody wearing them? Anybody in love with them? Thoughts? Okay, I think everybody's muted themselves so that you can just listen to me. Okay. For some reason, there are only 3 lipsticks in my hand. I have no idea why. Can't imagine that. So this is the Berry Famous, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful berry that is just pretty no matter what skin tone. Oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. And then is the Blush Velvet, which is my new favorite color.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that pretty? And then, why am I missing one? Okay, this is the Stiletto. Oh my goodness. And it is a really pretty, very true red, gorgeous. Okay, and it looks like I'm for some reason missing Trademark Pink, but the other thing that I have in my bag are little samplers of all these colors because they're available on section 2. So wherever I go, I obviously carry this with me so I can give them really quickly one of each one of the samples. So this is the Trademark Pink. You can take a look at it. It is just a really, really pretty pink. And I tell you a couple of things. One of my new tricks is I have fallen in love with Golden lip gloss. This lip gloss, it's pretty by itself. It's pretty over lip liner with a fill in, but it is there. I'll see if I can get the light in it. Okay, let me turn the light up a little bit more. That might be better. But I love it over right now. I have it over blush velvet, and it's gorgeous over the trademark pink. So I like to finish with a little bit of shimmer, and Golden lip gloss is the bomb. Let me just say. So what am I selling now? I'm selling a lipstick, I'm selling a lip gloss, and I'm selling a lip liner because I'm putting medium nude with the blush velvet, and I'm putting rose with the trademark pink, and then Golden over top of it. And when I have them do that, because I'm carrying the little doe foot applicators, make sure to carry these with you. I always give them one. If I'm gonna send them home with a little goodie bag of samples, then they get this to take home. But I've fallen in love with using these too. When I put my lip liner on, I'm going back using these because they're just perfect, and actually kind of blurring out that lip liner. Whoops, somebody needs in. Darn it. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. There, Jenny. Okay. Your picture's still down here, and there you are up there. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Are you connected in two places? But the picture down here with your little hoodie is really cute. Okay, so anyway, these things, make sure you have plenty of these. These are great for your own personal use to kind of blur your lip line, and then of course give out to your clients when you're doing a party, when you're doing a beauty session, to have these to hand out and give them some samples, put it in their goodie bag, put it in their swag bag, whatever. Wonderful. So in love with the lipsticks. This new waterproof eyeliner is, oh my gosh, crazy. Like right now I could go, and I've done this, I've just gone in a sink and put it under water or spritz some water on it. It's waterproof. It does not move. And for me, what I particularly love about it, I am, I don't know how much you can see, I'm wearing the Purple Nova shadow, but I like to put this liner under my lashes, just under the lash line. And it makes your lashes look super thick, super full, and not too heavy. And this is so perfect for it, because before I used the liquid eyeliner pen to do that, but if I blinked, or sometimes it would actually get kind of on this bottom waterline. This does not. You put it on, it stays on. It's fabulous. So, and these are regular line lipsticks. This is regular line, this eyeliner pen. Now, to limited edition,
I figured it out.
this cute, perfect palette.
Oh, that's
It's limited. Isn't that beautiful? So gorgeous. And these two bronzers, a lighter and a darker. They are illuminating bronzers, and they are so stunning on. I love them. So those are limited, the compacts and the bronzers. Did somebody have a question? Okay. And then last but not least, these 4 liquid eyeshadows. I have sold them to several clients. One of my clients even commented on my VIP customer page today how much she loved them. And she texted me a day after she got them. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. So there's Purple Nova. Put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. Purple Nova. I'll use my other hand. And what's great about it is I don't put it on, you know, like if you put it on that heavy, you can't, because when it dries, it'll set. But what I do is I put it on, and then I lightly tap my eyelid using my ring finger, of course, and I just blur it out. So it gets just really soft and very pretty. It's got some little sparklies in it. Let me see if you can see them. but it's not shimmery. It's not too shimmery. I don't like shimmery eyeshadows, but these little sparklies are just so pretty. So that was Purple Nova. This is called Light Beam, and it's kind of it reminds me kind of the beach blonde color that we had in the cream eyeshadows, which are now gone. So that's, and again, blend it out a little bit, and so pretty. Am I getting too much light? Okay, and that's Light Beam. And then this is Pink Starlight, and my husband actually complimented me. I was wearing this the other day, and really nothing else, just some mascara, some liner, and Pink Starlight on my lids. And he's like, "Oh, your eyes look so pretty." And this is kind of like almost like a rose gold. It's a little pinky, a little rosy, super pretty. And then our kind of taupey brownie shade, which is called Meteor Shower.
Meteor Shower.
And I'll put it right there. They're all so pretty. And again, these are regular line. They have replaced the cream eyeshadows. Aren't they gorgeous? Okay. So I'm gonna have to take a shower when I get done here. Any questions about any of that? Anybody have a question, a thought? You can mute or unmute yourself. Okay. Well, the last thing that I want to talk about, and we've got 6 minutes left. Time flies when you're having fun. Is systems. We started last week at our local meeting talking about systems, and we had some great discussions, and we spent a lot of time, the majority of time, really pretty much all the time, on the weekly plan sheet, because it's kind of my number one thing. I think that what I've learned over the years through trial and error, through good times and bad, through happy and sad, is that I have to take time to plan. I have to stop at the end of each week. I have to take an hour on a Sunday evening. That's my preference if I can make that work. And first of all, I kind of reflect back on the last week, and you know, what went well, what didn't go well, what do I need to do more of, you know, and then look at the new week and plan it out. So the weekly, and I'm not going to spend an hour on a weekly plan sheet just because I could, and I won't, because we really hit that pretty hard. And I've been posting some things about it. This is the one that I use. It's very simple, because that way there's no times on it. You know, it doesn't have times schedule all the way down, starts at 6 a.m., ends at 10. You can put that in yourself. And I like it because it's very simple and I can write all over it. I posted it on our group page so you can print them out. And I just like to say, okay, here's what I already have scheduled for the week. Here's what I already know I have to do. Then I get out my master list, and then I start filling in, when am I going to do all the other things that I need to get done? It's not perfect, you guys. It never works out 100%. It rarely works out 80%. But I go into the week with a plan in my head that I've sat down and worked through, so I know where I can make tweaks and adjustments. So that's, and tonight when we're talking about systems, what I decided was just tell you my top 5 systems. So this is my top number 1 system, is working with a weekly planner. My number 2 system, let me get to this page, okay, is my spiral notebook. I could not live without my spiral notebook. It is with me. If I'm in the car, if I'm in the bed, if I'm on the couch, this goes with me. And I used to use an 8.5 by 11 one for a long time. And then when I finally went down to this size, I was like, you know, because they make these really thick ones. It's pretty heavy duty, pretty thick. And I love this size because I can throw it in a bag, throw it in a purse, and I can actually, if I need to pull over, and I do, and write some notes or whatever, this can be right in the seat next to me, and it will fit right there between the 2 seats. So it's just less bulky than an 8.5 by 11. Love this size, like the big one. But what I do is I just, every thought, everything that I have to do, every if somebody calls me and places an order, if somebody gives me a credit card number, you know, when I was writing notes for the meeting tonight, it went in it. When I make my to-do list, I put little bullets. Everything that's a to-do has a little bullet by it, and then I just X out the bullet when I've got it done. And on, page after page after page. If I'm taking notes at whatever, oh, they've removed the 40-minute time limit on our group meeting. Well, that's not a good thing. We're not going to go over 40 minutes. Anyway, so this is my second most powerful thing. And the two people that I learned this skill from are two people in this business that I admire more than anybody just about, are Linda Tupin and Gloria Mayfield Banks. And that's what they do. And Linda uses like a steno pad, like an 8.5 by 11 steno pad. I've seen her. But Gloria uses a spiral. When one's filled up, then she goes to another spiral. When it's filled up, then she goes to another spiral. And I can find anything. If it didn't get recorded someplace, if I forgot to put her address and contacts, it will be in my spiral. So everything goes in here. So that's my number 2 favorite system that I couldn't live my life without at this point. Okay, my number, well, I just lost it, but it's in here because it's in my spiral. My number 3 favorite system, and I already really know what it is my phone. And it's my phone assistant. And whether you have an Android or an iPhone, I think learning to use the assistant that's in here so that I can say, hey, whatever his name is. Mine's a guy. I changed mine to a guy with an Australian accent. You know, why not? But I could say, hey, what's his name? Add an appointment on my calendar, and it'll say, what day do you want the appointment? And I'll say, on Tuesday the 21st at 6 o'clock, remind me to call Denise. Whatever it is that I need, a reminder, an appointment, a schedule, add to notes, add to my need to order list, because I have a need to order list, add to my grocery list. He is, I mean, seriously, once I really learned all of the benefits of really utilizing this tool and having like an office assistant that I can just say any time of day, here's what I need you to do, and pretty much can do most of it, really powerful. Now, I have an iPhone, I have an iPad, and I have a Mac. And so they all talk to each other. But still, even with an Android, you know, you can make all that stuff. Look, okay. I thought somebody just popped in. You can make all your, I think, it doesn't make any difference what kind of phone you have. You can make them all talk. So if I put an appointment in my calendar, it's going to be on my calendar on my computer. It's going to be on my calendar on my iPad. The other thing is I put everything in, like every bill that needs to be paid. I have the date and they're highlighted in red. So my to-dos, if it's something I need to do and it's on a calendar, it's highlighted in yellow. So because you can color code. All my bills are color coded in red. All my Mary Kay things are color coded in green. Yes, Denise.
Are you telling your assistant to color code them?
No,
or
he can't color code it. So I have to, usually on Sunday nights when I look at my calendar, if there's something I didn't go back and adjust, I'll do that. And it just, when you bring up calendar, you can actually make colors for those things. So I have green for Mary Kay, yellow for to do, just gender. I have orange for personal, social, like doctor's appointments or something that for Bob and I. So you can actually color code. So I can look or print out a calendar and everything's color coded, and that's huge. And like I said, all my bills. So everything has a reminder. So the day before a bill's due, if that's what I want, if I want it to remind me a day before or the day of, whatever, again, you can schedule all that. But the day before bills due, it tells me. And then I do all my bill paying online, which I think most people do. And that's the other thing. I have saved a link to all my bill paying inside my phone. So all I have to do is touch, you know, whatever, Dillard's bill, you know, TJ Maxx, whatever. I just touch it to pay that. And so again, take the time to do some of these systems, which will simplify your life immensely once you do it. And once you've started to set those things up, then if you have a new bill, then all you have to do is just add that. So using my phone, this is like my life. And the other thing is, I do pay for iCloud. What is it? I don't even know if it's $2. It's cheap. I may pay $20 a year, whatever it is. And everything is saved in the cloud. So if I lose my phone, I lose all my data, whatever, I'm not worried about it. If I go buy a new phone, I can walk out of the store with everything in my new phone like it was in my old phone. So those things are worth it to me to invest in, so that I've got simplicity. Keep your life simple. Okay. My fourth most important thing, and then I'm going to go to 5 and wrap up, is a way to track my business, my customers, my inventory, my expenses, all that stuff. And there's 2 ways to do that. I use UnitWise, and the only reason that I use UnitWise is I've had them for years. So I've got history for all of my customers for ever and ever. And before I had UnitWise, it was Boulevard. And before Boulevard, it was Direct something that Linda Tupin's son developed. Anyway, but all of those got transferred to the new. So I still have all those years of history, and any customer can call me and say, I need my mascara, my foundation, and my powder. And I know exactly, if I don't know off the top of my head, which most of the times I don't, I can look and get exactly those things, and she didn't have to remind me. So all of my customers, information, everything is in there. And so I use UnitWise because it was simple. It's there for me. But if you haven't set up a system to run your business from, My Customers is free. The company has put it out there for us. It's amazing. It doesn't do everything that UnitWise does for me, because UnitWise also helps me as a director to track our unit and unit goals and things like that. But My Customers, you can text from it. You can text your clients from it. I mean, I've used it. It's just not my go-to is UnitWise, but I have used My Customers to see what all it does, and the features are fabulous. So make sure you're tracking your customers and you're inputting their orders. There's not an order that goes in, comes out, whatever, that doesn't go into my system. So I know all my inventory, I know all my orders to the company. If I know all my customers' orders, and then I can print out their invoice on pretty paper. I don't like handwritten little sales tickets. I like pretty paper. So right now, the pretty paper is, since it was February and it was hearts, but I thought hearts are perfect for any time. So I print their invoices on heart paper. Just like today, I said I deliver their orders in pretty bags that are not plastic, and things are falling all over the place. Granted, if it's an eyeshadow and a lipstick, yeah, I might use the small Mary Kay bag, but for the most part, I try to make their bags look beautiful. And I did tell you all this too on our group page, but if the orders are over, I'm kind of changing up my gifts with purchase. And this is not a system, but yeah, I guess kind of it is. They love the Lash Love Deluxe Minis and the Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover Deluxe Minis, but I get tired of doing those all the time. So sometimes I've been doing beauty blotters, which really are great gift with purchase. Sometimes I've been using out of the on-the-go kits, the Time-Wise Repair Go Kit and the 3D smaller kits. I might give a moisturizer or an eye cream or something out of that kit that might be something to get them on if they're not already on it. So I do love those. But recently, since I had these for Christmas, and these were my winter survival kits, and they have a hand cream sampler, a lip gloss, one lip gloss sampler that comes out of for $5, you get 6 lip gloss samplers. So I take one lip gloss sampler out of there, stick it in here, a little hand cream, a candy, a clear proof charcoal mask sampler, a gel renewing moisture sampler, and a package of tissues. And it cost me under $3. These little cupcake things came from Amazon, and the cute little Mary Kay ribbon, but you can use any kind of ribbon. That came from MK Connections, and the cute little heart bags came from MK Connections. I was using these for winter survival kits. I was selling them for $6 a piece during the holidays, and I probably sold, I need to look how many I sold. I bet I sold 80 or 100 of them. People were buying them 10 at a time because you need a $6 gift. So I sold these for Valentine's as well, but I also use them as gifts with purchase, and people go, gosh, that's so cute. So, and then the other gift with purchase that I've started doing, this is new too, because the company has added samplers. These are $1 a piece, and it's the Fat and Body Shea Scrub, Shea Wash, and Shea Lotion for $1 a piece. Again, in the cute little bag. And these bags do fold down and they seal, these heart-shaped bags from MK Connections. And then I have had these labels from MK Connections for a couple of years. I love them. Then to seal the package. So these also make great gifts with purchase. I delivered a $175 order today. She got one of these. She loves the little oil-free eye makeup remover deluxe minis, and in a gorgeous bag with tissue coming out of it. She was beyond excited. So dress it up, make it special, make it like she just walked out of the Louis Vuitton store. Okay, all right, last system is weekly plan, spiral, Siri, unit wise, and the last system is just tracking. Are you tracking yourself at the end of the week? Do you know, or daily, do you know how much you've sold so far this week? Do you know how many faces you've seen so far this week? Do you know how many faces you have left of your 30 faces for the month? How many career chats have you done? You know, do you know that information? Are you doing your weekly accomplishment sheets? You can do them online. And, you know, I think I loved some of the things in the old days because we didn't do it online. We just had to write it down. We had to print them out. We had to write them down. And I want to appreciate Betty Williams for turning hers in. You know, she writes them out and turns them in. And sometimes the good old-fashioned ways is still a good old-fashioned way to do it. But whatever works for you, I love to get them because as your director, I'm your business coach. And I can sometimes look at this and maybe help you figure out maybe some areas that you're missing, or, you know, what about this person, or tell me about this person. So, but it's a way for you to track. You can't run a business without knowing, you know, what you're putting into it and what you're getting out of it, without knowing where your expenses are, without knowing where your income is, without knowing how many faces you did. I should be able to ask you, or you should be able to ask yourself anytime during the month, how many faces have you done so far this month? And you should be able to at least look at a piece of paper or look at the date and say, I've done 15 faces so far. I'm 15 faces away from my goal. You should know those things. And if you don't know those things, you're really not running a business. It's a hobby and it's fun and it's great and it's a great hobby. But if you're serious, you've got to track. So, you know, besides weekly accomplishment sheets, which I think is the number one way to track, because this girls, you have to be real. I know when I used to have to fill them out and turn them in every single week to Lucinda, if I had a 0 week, 1 week, I didn't have a 0 week the next week. I didn't like 0 weeks. I had them, but I didn't have them 2 weeks in a row. And, you know, tracking your Power Start. Have you looked inside education in Mary Kay in Touch and to see all of the tools that are available for you to track? This is about doing a Power Start, and this is a Power Start calendar, a planner, so that you can track it. This is the focus and finish week that you can track. What am I doing and what do I need to do? Where are my weak links? There's also, I love this, there's a customer call sheet. This came from In Touch as well. There's a playbook, right now there's a spring playbook that gives you tips on what to post for social media every day or every few days. It gives you ideas and gives you words and gives you, you know, so the tools are there for us. The company has made it simple. and we just need to take them and put them into place. And I suggest that if you don't have really a lot of good systems in place, just take one at a time, get it in place, get feeling good about it, realize what an amazing tool it is, and then work on a next system, because I have a list of systems. This is my list of systems, but those were my top 5 that I could not live without. And you girls, I couldn't live without either. You fill me up. You're my greatest blessing. I love having you in my life, and getting up every day knowing that you help me be the best that I can be because of you expect from me. So I'm gonna close with one last little saying from my You're a Badass Every Day. And it says, herein lies the definition of stress. Y'all ever get stressed out? I think we all do sometimes. I think we stress ourselves out, don't we? And especially when we don't have systems in place. So herein lies the definition of stress. When you make the unhelpful choice to lose your sense of humor, your ability to shift your perspective, and your belief in your own superhero powers to deal with a challenging situation that you probably won't even remember in the not so distant future. There are no stressful situations, only stressful ways of perceiving situations. And lucky for you, you're in control of your thoughts. So the next time a challenging situation presents itself, take a pause, make the conscious choice to meet it with curiosity or humor, or the knowledge that this too shall pass. You have nothing to gain by freaking out. So, I love you guys. Have a great evening. Thanks for being on with me, and talk soon. Bye-bye.
All right.
Teresa,
Thank you.
Teresa, are you still there?
I'm still here.
I just want the name and the book.
Okay, the name of the author of the book, Jen, Jen, Sincero, Sincero.
And what's the name of the book?
You are a badass every day.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you. Bye,
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.